Today I'm very happy to introduce Marcela Diaz, who will be our speaker and the spotlight speaker for today. I will tell a little bit more about Marcela in a minute, but it's also one of the topics we showcased in the career path paper in terms of training and the importance of training and offering trainer to the trainer. So train the trainer activities several of the networks are doing and promoting customized training for these imaging scientist roles that are actually the multipliers of knowledge and enablers of user access technology in the different imaging core facilities. So today we're going to hear from Marcela about she went from a trainee to a trainer in one of these initiatives. And I know from several of the network partners, Global Bioimaging, Canada Bioimaging, Latin America Bioimaging, and several others are having a strong focus on this type of training initiatives. So I'm also very much looking forward after her presentation, which is going to be recorded, to engage with you all in Q&A and discussion and to have your impressions and your ideas on this topic. Just for those that might be joining us today for the first time, just wanted very shortly to show Global Bioimaging is today international network of imaging facilities and communities that encompasses now 13 national or regional networks and more than 60 countries represented. So we are very lucky also within our working groups to have representation, especially in the career working group, to have a representation of the different regions contributing to the different topics. So if you are interested in joining any of the other working groups, to check, sign up for a newsletter, register for the working group, and join one of the meetings. These working groups meet every month or every 2 months, 1 hour online. So it's not a huge commitment, and you can, whenever you cannot join, you can also look at the offline document and the publications, the work that the group is doing. So I welcome you all to explore what the group is doing. In the career path, we have not only a diverse representation of regions, but also on career paths, career stages within the working group. So I find this extremely interesting. And for those who haven't had a chance to look the paper and see the output of this working group, we invite you also to check and to contribute. It's still possible, actually, until the end of this month. No, sorry, until the end of this year. Till the end of December, you can still contribute with the top 5 challenges. I think that's what this QR code is pointing for, Johanna. I'm not sure. Or is it the paper? But you can still contribute for our survey. We're collecting top 5 challenge for imaging scientists career paths in core facilities, and we'll be very happy to publish this. We have been doing now in the course of almost 2 years, and publish these results with the community, back to the community early next year. In fact, these are the current, thank you, Joanna. That was this slide. There is the current trend right now showcasing that the global community that has submitted this top 5 challenges has mostly found or regularly found this 5 topics has issue or barriers for career paths progression. So a mismatch between the technical support role and the academic roles in the facility, barriers to showcase the impact and value of these roles, of course, funding, opportunities for training, and then talent recruitment and retainment. So yeah, if you haven't yet filled this survey, you have the chance only until end of December. And considering we're already Thanksgiving today for several people, I guess probably before you go on some perhaps winter vacation, we suggest that you fill it now. Just because it's so also very interesting, and with members of our community, we like to tell you about other opportunities. I think we can put a link on the chat as well, but up and coming are, so actually already next week, on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, 3rd of December, there will be a webinar on facility management, and this is actually organized by RI Hubs, which looks and spotlights different research and facility ecosystems in both Latin America and European core facilities and infrastructure. So if you would like to join this discussion, you're very welcome to register as well. to get the Zoom link. And also, before I give the stage to Marcela, just to remind you, because it is that some of you might already be going on a winter break if you do vacations in December. And on the 19th of December will be the last GBI Spotlight of this year, where we'll focus, we actually have Bioimaging North America, imaging science from our network in the US, and we'll focus this time on university and industry collaborations and how this reflects on imaging scientist career paths. So please save all these dates. Today, we're going to hear from Marcela, who works in the Institute Pasteur in Montevideo in Uruguay. And Marcela, I don't want to preempt all the topics, so I will let you hold your talk, and then we'll for sure have questions for you afterwards. Go ahead. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you, Yara. I'm going to share my screen now. You can see it?
Yes, can see it's not
It's
in
okay?
presentation. It's not, no. Okay, it's perfect.
Yes?
Yes.
It's okay? In the full screen?
Yes,
it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yes? Okay, perfect. Okay, hi everyone. Thanks for the invitation. For me, it's a great pleasure for me to be here and talk a little bit about my personal experience and how was my transition for trainee to trainer, and how bioimaging networks and bioimaging opportunities are helping me to develop my own imaging scientist career, and also encourage and support a new generation of imaging scientists in Latin America. Okay, I work in the Advanced Bioimaging Unit. This unit is a joint scientific platform between two institutions in my country, Uruguay, between the Clinic Hospital, which is part of the public university, and the Institute Pasteur of Montevideo. In our unit, we have four main pillars. We are dedicated to provide bioimaging services in image acquisition and image analysis. We also are dedicated to training and dissemination with our workshop, courses, and also some programs. And we also develop new bioimaging technology, and we have some research lines in the field of biology. Today, I'm going to talk about the training and dissemination pillar and how we perform training in our unit. We train users in how to handle the microscope. We also have our workshop in advanced techniques. And from this year, now we have our course in microscopy fundamentals in light microscopy. And we have a short program of internship for users. And also we train imaging scientists that work in core facilities. Through the train-the-trainer model, we have a train-the-trainer in advanced microscopy tools. And this year we start with a train-the-trainer thanks to the support of Latin American Bioimaging in how to run courses of fundamentals. And the last year we start with a small program in shop shadowing for core facility staff. Just to give you a context, Uruguay is a small country in Latin America. We are just 3.5 million inhabitants. Our national research system have more or less 2,035 active research users, active researchers. In the Advanced Bioimaging Unit, we have annually more or less 100 active users. We train 15 users and imaging scientists between 10 to 17. We have national users that are permanent users, and we have some international users that are temporary. Talking a bit about my personal experience, my professional career, I'm a biologist. I made my degree thesis and also my master in neuroscience thesis in the Department of Neurochemistry of the Biology Research Institute Clemente Estable in Montevideo, Uruguay. During this time, I have to take a lot of images of fluorescence images of the rat brain. And in this moment, I realized that I love microscopy. And then I decided to start to work in the same institution in the microscopy services. I worked there for 5 years, and then I decided to move to the Institute Pasteur of Montevideo. And I have been working there since 2013. And in 2020, the Advanced Bioimaging Unit was founded and in relation with the return to the return to the country of Lionel Malacrida, that is the head of the unit. Now I want to tell you a story in how bioimaging networks and bioimaging opportunities are helping me to improve and be better in my imaging scientist career. And this story begins in February of 2023, when I was able to attend to the facility management course thanks to the support of Global Bioimaging that was held in Cuernavaca, Mexico. And during this course, I learned a lot on how to run a core facility, but also I met wonderful people like Claire Brown, that is here, and I consider now as my mentor. And during this course, Claire told us that she's organizing a new Train the Trainer Montreal light microscopy course is going to take place in Montreal in July of this year. And then, okay, I plan to attend to this course because this is something in the unit that we plan to do for some time before to start to develop a new fundamental in light microscopy course. Then I'm going to show you now how, for me, the Train the Trainer programs have an impact in my career path. Okay, in July 2023, I was able to attend to the Montreal Light Microscopy course, Train the Trainer. And we were very lucky because Claire decided to come to Uruguay and stay for a visit for 6 months with us. And she comes to help me to develop and organize our own fundamental in optical microscopy course. And finally, the course took place in April 2024. And for us was an amazing experience and was very success because from the beginning, we had more than 100 applications for different countries in Latin America. Finally, because of the a lack of financiation and few trainers and a lack of some resources, we decided to conduct the course for 17 participants from Uruguay and Argentina, thanks to the support of Latin American Bioimaging with some fellowships. And during this course, we have Claire that speaks in English, but we decided to conduct the course in Spanish. But the training material, the printed material, like the hands-on activities, protocols remains in English. For me, language is a barrier for learning. And we have in Latin America the challenge that if we want to include Brazilians between your participants in your course, maybe you need a switch to English or maybe not, it depends the context. But finally, at the end, looking at the survey at the end of the course, we can realize that we have a good response to the slices and the printed material writing in English. I think that this gives you an advantage because when we have to study, and all the microscopy terms in general are in English because when you read manuals, books, web-based. But we have the advantage to have the discussions from the practical activities and the lectures spoken in Spanish. And we can see that the students, the participants, could catch better the concept for us. Okay, and in the Advanced Bioimaging unit, we have some experience with the Train the Trainer programs because also we train imaging scientists. And okay, we have our program that started in 2022, thanks to the support of Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. We have our Train the Training in Advanced Instrumentation and Methods Adoption. This is for personnel that work in core facility. Every year comes 7 to 10 imaging scientists from different parts of Latin America, and we stay 10 intensive days focused on acquiring a specific technique or tool that we manage in the unit. Then during this time that Claire stayed with us in Latin America, and we decided to run the Fundamentals course in Light Microscopy, Train the Trainer, in Buenos Aires, Argentina. It took place in June of this year and was an amazing experience, and I could mentor some new generation of microscopy trainers, not just from Latin America, because also 3 imaging scientists from Africa comes from the countries. They have some issues with the visas. They apply for the Montreal Light Microscopy course, but thanks to the global bioimaging network, we are able to allow them to come to Buenos Aires and have these fundamentals, train the trainer in fundamental light microscopy. Okay, for me, it was a fantastic 11-month journey from that started in July 2023 when I was a trainee in the Montreal Light Microscopy course. After that, I became like a teacher, organizing and running my own fundamental in optical microscopy course. And finally now I'm like a mentor, training new generation of my microscopy trainers with this Train the Trainer program. I think all this was possible because of the good environment, work environment that I have here, but also thanks to the bioimaging networks, that LABI. I don't know if you know, for those who don't know about LABI, LABI is a collaborative network addressing bioimaging needs, training, education, and open access to imaging technologies across Latin America and some region of the Caribbean. This network was founded in 2021, and from to then, we are now 545 members for 31 countries, 15 in Latin America. And now I participated as a co-chair in the bioimaging working group, training and education. And I think this is a wonderful experience, and it's a wonderful way that being involved with the community I can see now the future of my career as an imaging scientist, trying to help and encourage new generation of imaging scientists to be better trainers. Okay, thank you for your attention.